Well, I guess to start things off, how's the tour been going so far?
I just got finished writing like an end of tour blog for our websites and stuff, and I was just saying that usually by the second to last show of a tour, you've been gone for a couple months, and as fun as the shows are and as fun as being on the road is, like, you're ready to go home. You're ready to go home to your city, and to your friends, and be in your own bed, to your girlfriend, and do all this, But this time, I'm not ready to go home. Like, the shows have been so good, and everything's been so fun, and usually we stay out for, a lot longer. We've only been out for about 3 weeks or something like that, maybe a month. And I'm sad. I don't want to go home. Everything's been so good, we just got to thank the fans, because every show's been crazy. A bunch of Dirty Eds fans have been coming, and it's been good. So I don't know. This is the funnest tour that we've done, I would say.
That's great. So how many more dates are left?
Tonight and tomorrow in West Virginia, and then we go home and do the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and then we're back out on July 7th with Modest Yahoo and Sublime again with Rome, Sublime with Rome. So that's gonna now I'm even more excited because we've already toured with Modest Yahoo. Modest Yahoo is like really, I like him a lot. I like his music a lot. I love touring with him. We toured with him. He's a really nice guy. His band's killer. His show's insane. So it's just gonna add to the tour. So the next one's gonna be better. And it's gonna be summertime. So.
Awesome. You guys have any festival appearances planned or anything?
We do, but I don't know the names of them because they're all wacky zoozas and baby things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look at our website. I know we're playing festivals. I know that we're playing festivals. I know we're playing Jones Beach. I think that's a festival in New York. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I just trying to put a sign on the thing.
That's cool. So the special edition of the album was just released a few weeks ago. So how's the feedback been with that?
It's hit or miss, and I understand. To be totally honest, probably most bands probably wouldn't be honest when they're asked that question. It's cool for new fans because they get everything from our old stuff that we wrote, because we threw a couple songs on that we wrote before the Any Port of Storm, threw those on there. Then we threw some new ones on. Then we threw Lay Me Down on there. So you're getting pretty much the whole catalog almost. But for fans that have been around with us for the last 6 years, 7 years, I mean, it's got to be frustrating. And we understand. We want to put out new music. There's a lot of things, labels and this and that we're trying to put out as much new music as we can, because I can understand being a fan of the band. We put out this album twice, and then before this it was an EP, and then before that we had a demo. So it was just like, we put out the album, pretty much re-released it twice, and then we had a demo, and that's it. And we've been, touring now for a good 3-4 years, and a band for like 7. So I can understand some frustration from fans. I'm there with them. So, but other than that, it's killer because the new fans get it, and if you are an old fan, about the whole album, just download your songs, and you can get the whole thing for cheap. And it's everything we've ever done. And Lay Me Down's on it, and that seems to be everybody's new favorite.
So, how do you guys pass the time on the road, being out so long?
Well, we're usually in a van, but we've been growing as a band because of our fans and music. So we are finally in a tour bus,
nice.
And so that we have wireless internet. I have my Xbox 360, which I'm a big gamer, and everybody knows that out there. So we can play Xbox on the bus.
What game are you playing now?
Constantly playing Call of Duty.
Okay.
Yeah, and then. I skate a lot. You can skate anywhere. You can't surf everywhere, but you can go find places to skate in every city. We play in big cities. There's usually a lot of cool places to skate. So you got to bring a skateboard and just laptop and movies, and we just fuck around. We get I was losing it today. It's Cinco de Mayo. I haven't even had a drink yet. It's good though. I know I will.
Wow, it's getting late.
Yeah.
So how did it feel? I know you guys were named one of the best new bands by Rolling Stone. How did that feel?
That felt really good for me because I didn't even know I didn't know what's happening. I didn't know Rolling Stones had heard of us. I've read some articles on other bands similar to our genre that Rolling Stones has reviewed, and they didn't really have super nice things to say about them. And Rolling Stones is a really, it's the top magazine when it comes to music, and they're really critical of a lot of bands. And really, if you're not a big name band, you're not cool with them. So for them to do that, it's really cool, and I couldn't be more stoked. I mean, that's one of the raddest things you can get to as an up-and-coming band, is to be in Rolling Stones. I never thought we'd ever be in Rolling Stones.
Well, you guys had music featuring on TV and film and stuff before, right?
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
that's
of a label thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not going to say no if people want to hear my music, but I'm not like, oh, let's go get it in some CBS show or something.
Yeah. How do you feel about the video game crossover with music? Would you like to see like your
Dude,
songs?
I love it. We had this song Morning Light. It's kind of a weirder song that we kind of like messed around with and put on the album. It's not really our style, but they put it out on Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, and that was cool. But when I get on, hold on. I'm just kidding. God damn it. Oh, when I play games, when I get on, I sign into Xbox Live at like every day pretty much, and there's like Artist of the Month, you know, whoever, Linkin Park, Artist of the Month, Metallica, and I'm like, that's rad. I want to do that, and I want to get into more video games because when you're playing a video game, if you're not playing online with other people, you're listening to the soundtrack, and say you're playing a game like Madden or some other games where it's just, that soundtrack's going to get embedded in your head. It's just like watching a skate video or a surf video or a snowboard video. If you really like it, you're going to watch it 50 times, and every part you're going to have different music, and it's just going to get stuck in your head.
WWE games.
And that's what I'm saying. And
over again.
Guitar Hero and all that stuff. So I think it's great. I think gaming is going to, you know, it's growing. It's bigger than movies pretty much now. So that's going to be a new platform. So you have to kind of get with it. And I already was. And I'm a huge nerd, so I'm stoked to tell you, I don't care. I'm all about it.
So, where do you see the future of music heading? Where do you see yourselves fitting in that picture?
I don't care really what the industry wants to do or figure out. I want to be happy as a touring band and keeping our fans happy and having that really strong foundation of fans that grow with us and grow older with us, that in 15 years we're still playing packed houses and having tailgate parties before our shows and just having a big community of people that want to have fun. And as long as we're writing good music and those people are enjoying it, then I'm happy, because I don't know where it's going. It's all going to be digital. It's all going to be on your iPod. You know, CDs are almost irrelevant now, unless you like collecting. I still like vinyl. Vinyl's so cool. I feel like vinyl's going to come back just for the sake that it's just old
It's
and vintage.
to.
You know, I think
really
I like
to.
that whole movement. That's really cool.
What was the first album that you bought that left a lasting impression on you, that you're kind of like, well, I'm going to do this, you know, for a living?
I don't know if there was an album that really made me want to be a musician or in a band, because I never wanted to be up until I met Duddy when I was around 16. He really, I would say Duddy was the person that was in bands and writing all this, and I was like, this is cool, I want to get into this. I never once even tried to, I didn't try to write any songs, I didn't try to sing, I barely, you know, like bought some CDs. I was really into music, but I just never tried. But I remember getting the Beastie Boys' License to Ill tape when I was younger. My mom didn't want me to have it, and that was like, yes, you know. And it's probably still one of my favorite albums, just because it's so different. The Beastie Boys are a big influence on us, and Zeppelin and Marley. My family listens to a lot of music. They're a big influence. So that was cool.
Very cool.